You don't have to look very far today to be worried about stuff and to be anxious about stuff and to wonder where the day is going to lead and what you're going to hear in your personal life that affects you personally and what you're going to hear on the news. There's always lots to worry about, but the Bible tells us not to be anxious and not to worry about what we shall eat and what we shall wear. It tells us not to be anxious, but to cast our cares on the Lord. But how do you do that? Exactly, I mean, that's what we're told, but how exactly do you go about doing that? So one of the things that we're told is to look at whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are worthy of praise, and whatsoever things are honorable. And so if we fill our minds with that rather than our worries, that we start our day praising God for what we know is true and for what is honorable and what he has provided for us. So to shift our focus from the worry to the actual. Worry is something that hasn't happened yet, but the actual is something that we can praise God for. And I'm under no illusion that the actual always that it's always easy to praise God for it, because as you know, our son died, and so that was not the answer to prayer that we were hoping for. But and I remember going through stages where I said, God, I want your will, but not if my son is going to die. So it's a journey. It's not an instant surrender that you can do. But that's the direction that we need to head, and that's what our aim needs to be. So let me pray for all of us, Lord. Father, yeah, it's so difficult to surrender our cares to you. And I pray that you teach us how to do that, in practical ways, whether it's some form of aid, like putting marbles in a jar, that we can release our cares that way, in a tangible way, that we attach our prayers to these marbles. Just some way, Father, that practically that we can start out our day with praises. And Father, sometimes all of that is just beyond us because we're so overwhelmed and we just don't know